Hi, and, hi, welcome back to Dredge. Um, you'll probably notice, um, hi, and welcome back to Dredge. Some things happened. If you look, I'm missing some aberrations, and I have some aberrations. And some fish might be missing and whatnot. Um, my recording failed. Cause I didn't have a space, so it didn't record the part. So, naturally, I had to start the whole game over. I was actually just gonna scrap this, but then I decided to do it again because I need an achievement, and I thought it'd be easier to do a new file, and I said, you know what, why not do it again? So, last time, I don't remember, it's been a while, so I don't really remember what's going on. But we need to make our way to Gale Cliffs. That's all I know. That's to the southeast. Do I have my net? No, I don't have my net. But yeah, I upgraded, I did a bunch of stuff. Still sucks. Okay, there's that quest. And I do not have the materials for it, and it is time sensitive. I don't know if I mentioned that quest in the last one, but we'll get to those. There we go. Right now I'm just sort of making the rounds, sort of seeing what I can get on my way to there. You'll pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach on one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Let's look in the cabin. Let's look in the cupboards. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. Even any floorboards left. A note slips off the table. You put it in your pocket to read. Alright. Actually, what was that, this one? Check out the cargo. Cool. Ooh. Let's see that note. Deep sky, deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core. 5 equals rise. He knows. Couldn't be any more cryptic. Oh, we're right at Gale Cliff, so I can explore this thing. This little place. Before I introduce us to the new area. Treasure. Ooh, this one's quick. The beans. The beans. Okay. I do not want to be out on the water. Despite this not being the Greater Marrows, the fog still persists. Ahoy there! You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board, and some at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock. See if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Okay, so along the islands you'll find our traveling merchant, and she can help us with things like selling fish when we're away from the Greater Marrow. We can even upgrade. Yes, I had to get everything again. This is the third time I've done this. Not since the last recording, thankfully. We need one refined metal, and it's in my mind now, but I know where to find it. You can technically, if you wanted to, you could go over here and buy it. But that's $500. You'll notice I have over 1,000. Ignore that. I sold a lot of fish. Hey again, come by for a chat. Do you need help with it? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What do you know about Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfell, just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the traveling. Really, I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only not sometimes nice. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Do you see any strange things out this? Strange things? Plenty. But I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know? But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Is there anything else? No. Okay, so now we have a new quest for her. We're gonna sleep, because it's dark. There's actually a quest we could do at dark. We can talk to people and get quests, or we could explore and probably get items for those quests. As always time for fishing. Ooh, tiger mackerel. We need that for, a quest. Rended flesh with muscle and bone exposed. This gory mess of a fish can't have lived like this for long. Yeah, probably not. But I decided to continue this because I wanted to create a new save file, because there's some achievements that are kind of hard to get after you've kind of beaten everything because of research parts, so it's easier just to start a new file and go a different path with your upgrades. So basically, I'm going to get a headache, because what the hell was that? Okay, why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep falling? I need you to not do that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Anyways, I need to get all the rods. I don't need to get all the engine parts, but I do need to get all the nets. Not nets, the pots. I have the achievement for all the nets and engine parts, but I need the pots and the rods, so most of our focus will be on the pots and the rods. I didn't drop off any of my fish, did I? If you don't angle the boat right, it can really mess up your docking. I did some research about the shrines, and you can actually use these for the shrines, for the curved fish shrine. It doesn't have to be cod, it can be a blackmouth salmon. It just has to be a curved fish, and I think those are the only two. If there's more, I do not remember them. Damn. Really messing that up. Don't know why I am fishing when I have so much money, but you know. You never have enough money. Let's go to our little town of Ingfell. See what we can discover here. Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is a settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear from them since. Anything else? Inkville used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. The whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us. Barely scraping by for a new candle. Oh, storage. We're going to need 2 fish. I thought I bought a new one, but apparently I didn't. I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. That was a weird noise. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. And that is a very guilty dog. Look at his face. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Have you heard of the tale of Magrin? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He found an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of those trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords. Excuse me, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm not even tired. We used Gale Cliffs as their hut. 2 pirate lords. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Since we can find conger eels at night... I don't have anything on me. Right, okay. Though... you're gonna want to drop a crab pot. Because quite frankly... we'll need it. For a shrine. And for your encyclopedia, of course. You want to be careful around this area for many different reasons. Mostly because these areas, very tight. Oh! Oh, that's a monster. Oh! Okay. That's another thing for our entry, but we can't hit it, so we're gonna discard it. If only we could find the eels. There's some wood, but eels. And my panic meter is kind of going crazy. I'm going to get out of here. Oh boy. I know why my light's not working. That stupid Jeez, that we hit close. That stupid monster took out my frickin' light bulb. I've never seen lightning hit that close. That's kind of scary. I am kind of up shit creek without a paddle here. I cannot afford any more hull damage. I believe there is a dock close to here. Oh, it's 5 a.m. which is good and bad. Ah, yes. Over here. Oh, we have this. We're panicked enough so that these lights, this rock responds. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones. Surging up your arm, your neck, a deep vision enters your mind. A blustery wind screams through the cliffs, diving and turning. It passes over a large wooden ship at anchor, all flags filling suddenly. A skinless face appears on the fluttering fabric. A wail of terror rises from the crew. Completely normal. Completely normal. Standing at the center of a campsite, the fire's embers are cool, but ash is steadily blowing out with the wind. Take a closer look at the campfire. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick the ashes. Yeah, baby. More research parts. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched into the dust nearby. Some have been erased with a hasty sweep of a foot. What do you want to do? The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There is nothing inside, save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. That's cool. Anyways. Oh, research. What do we want? What do we want? Honestly? Let's unlock crab pots. Cool. And also, let's sleep. Now that we've slept, let's draw. There's a lot of areas here for materials, which is nice. A new fish. A wreck fish. That's nice. Let's see if we can get a shortcut. You will feel... You will feel your controller vibrate if you have a controller. Oh, we're already in the PM? Oh, it's just chasing me. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. We will find conger eels eventually. Oh, a dock. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Go away! Seat in the corner? Oh. Oh. Ah, greetings. Don't have many visitors around here. What is it that you need? I have been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life. Until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with trembling rocks alongside. It's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live in Angfield with my brother. He was a whaler. Back in the day, things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, all this time, I can't return without it. That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature had dragged debris from the house down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you went to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. Thank you, but please, be careful. Alright, so we're gonna have to look for that. I also have to deal with the conger eels, which are starting to piss me off. And that giant eel. Wonder if the whaler has anything to say. Since he is the man's brother. Nope. Before we do anything, though, first we're gonna check our trap. We have a crab. We're gonna need 2 of those crabs and 1 of a different kind. That we'll see when we get to it. For one, let's sell our fish. We'll sell the crab. We don't really need it right now. But we do need to repair. Just to get a little bit of our sanity back. Now we're going to go into those dangerous rocks. Try to find some consarned eels. And not get murdered by that stupid monster. Ugh. That man will not mind his own business. He's following me. You see his eye? Go away. The nerve of him. Lots of debris for upgrades, but not enough for my sanity. Where are the eels? I swear. We're running out of time to find eels. Eels. Yay, we got an eel. Oh! This would be the whalebone crest, and we have just enough space for it. Now, we need to go back and give him his crest. Again, you'll feel vibrations because of all the rocks falling, but you also feel it because of the monster, who I believe is chasing me. Yep. You can usually tell when it's chasing you and when it's just the rocks, because your panic meter will start and chromatic aberration will start, so you will know. I think it's still chasing me. I am battling the demons of... Go away! Hello again. What can I do for you? You found it. I never thought I'd see this beauty again, but now I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfell? Tell him his brother's sorry and would like to come home. First, I gotta take a bit of a nap, so I'm not so freaked out. The eel is a bit of a problem. A problem I don't know. I don't exactly want to give that lady an infected eel. It has to be rotting, but... What is it? I believe this is your crest? Gods, I haven't seen this since... So, he did take it. I knew it. I bet it is. Maybe I can clean the... okay, fine. You can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me? See, I've been trying to clear out some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day. So I didn't bother detonating. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Alright. We have explosives. And this will help us later on as well. We need some of those for quests, but we're not gonna sell that lady that eel. No, I would like some more fish pots, please. Or crab pots, sorry. It is nighttime, so we could probably pick up a conger eel and do that quest for him. Sometimes you hear rumbling. Sometimes you don't question it. Drop it right here at about 16 feet. If you go through this part, try to not fight. Just yeah. Yay! We did it. He took out one of our motors though. Which sucks, but we still have a decent amount of speed. And if you go past through the waterfall, here's the oarfish. But we don't have the ability to get it at the moment. It requires an abyssal rod. But there is a rotten chest, and if you look inside, there's refined metal. So we didn't have to pay money. And a bag of doubloons. for our troubles. If only we could just sleep in this cave. But no. We're not allowed. That's weird. Yeah, I never seen that one before where there's like... Oh! Oh, thank God! There's some eels. Oh. Your fishing equipment can also get broken. But that's okay. Because now we have the eel, and it's not going to get infected, and we're going to sit at this dock, and we're going to go to bed! Sleep till sunrise. Try to ignore the demon chasing us. You're quite majestic when you're not being a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Get predicted, idiot. Get predicted. He does not like the tables turning. Oh, he's coming back. My paranoia meter is going crazy. Alright. We're gonna finish up this quest, and then we're gonna call it there. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs don't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go tell my brother that he can come home. I need to ask, how's my storage? Because there's a lot here. Don't think he'll fit with the current loadout. We can put that in the cargo. Alright. We're gonna go pick him up, and then we'll call it. The quest with the eel is that we have to let it's fresh. She wants it rotting, so we have to just keep it on us for, a little over 24 hours, I believe. Every 12 hours, the freshness updates. But if it's infected, it's even more so. It's faster. It rots faster. Hello again. What can I do for you? He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. You can... I don't know if you can actually fail this quest. It's pretty straightforward and hard to mess up, because, you know, but those water spouts could definitely get you to drop your passenger, but I don't know if you can technically drop him, because there is a character later on that won't go overboard, no matter what. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry, I was so foolish, we both were. Come on, inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Okay, so now here is on the house. He'll give you after the quest, he'll give you a freebie. I hope you can put them to good use wherever you find and you can buy them for about 40 apiece. I'm gonna buy these because there are some places in the cliffs that can be opened up with shortcuts, so they're very useful in that regard, but also we're gonna need them later. And now all we have to do is sort of just wait for this eel to rot. It's stale. Maybe if we rest. Still stale. Wait till dawn. It should be rotting. It is. Now we can fulfill this quest. What is it? Here's the H-Kong reel you asked for. Perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. Safe travels. Alright. We've done all the quests here, except for the shrine, and we'll be covering that in the next one. So until then, happy sailing!